Hello and welcome to our video reflection for Monday. It's good to be back doing these video reflections after we had the Advent reflections via a leaflet, a booklet that we all thrived on during Advent. But here we are back again in our now customary video reflections, and I've been allotted today, which has as its main reading, apart from 1 John chapter 3, and it hinges really on its opening verse. How great is the love that has been lavished on us, that we should be called the children of God. That's 1 John chapter 3 verse 1. How great is the love that's been lavished on us, that we should be called the children of God. I want to show you a Christmas present that I received. I wonder if you can make it out there. It was from one of my church members. It's called Gentle and Lowly, and they obviously know me well. Let me just read from the introduction. This book is written for the discouraged, the frustrated, the weary, the disenchanted, the cynical, the empty, those running on fumes. They do know me well. Those whose Christian lives feel like constantly running up a descending escalator. Those of us who find ourselves thinking, how could I mess up that badly again? For those of us who know God loves us but suspect that we have deeply disappointed him, well, thank you very much. Actually, it's a fascinating book. And yeah, it's actually, as it says over the page, it's written, in other words, for normal Christians. And it talks about, it tries to engage with what Jesus's heart is all about. Now that's a strange subject, isn't it? What does Jesus actually feel about us? What's going on inside him when all these stories that we know of take place? Well, it starts with an examination of the bits in the gospel where Jesus reveals something about the sort of heart he has, the sort of reaction he has to what's happening around him, and it points out that there's only one bit in the whole of the four gospels where Jesus actually reveals anything about how his heart works. And it's not this particular passage that we're looking at today, but it's very much linked with it. It's in the passage in Matthew's Gospel where it says, "Come to me, all you who labour and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls." Wow. We get a little window open on what Jesus is all about, the way he approaches things. And it doesn't say that Jesus is exalted and dignified in heart. It doesn't say that he's austere and demanding in heart. We're not even told that he's joyful and generous in his heart. Instead, he describes himself as gentle and lowly in heart. How great is the love that's been lavished on us, that we should be called the children of God. How wonderful that comes to us not out of some sense of duty that has to be fulfilled, not out of some responsibility that's given him, though we get plenty of occasions in the gospel where it speaks about Jesus being entrusted with us, really. Instead, it's about the love that's lavished upon us. Because there's that simple, uncomplicated, gentle, lowly heart that reaches out to us, not for any other motive other than that he loves us and he wants the best for us. We've had a pretty tough start to the new year for all kinds of reasons, as I explained in the in the service that I took yesterday morning at Whiteley Head. It's not been an easy start, but in it all we're reminded that love is lavished upon us. Whether we feel up or down, whether we feel strained by the things of life and stressed by it, love is lavished upon us. And as the foreword to that book says, it's for anybody and everybody, this message. Even me. Even the people who are running on fumes. Even the people who are struggling. How great is the love that's lavished upon us, that we should be called the children of God. Have a good day and enjoy the love that he lavishes upon you. God bless.